All right, it's that time. Hello and welcome to Dumbbell Strength. My name's Amber Lankford and I'll be running you through your workout today. For today's session, we are doing some combination exercises. We are also doing a circuit today. So we have 5, usually kind of that combinations can include most muscle groups, so I'd say full body combos. 5 of those exercises, we are going to try to do 3 to 4 rounds depending on time. We do have some variations for all exercises, but let's go ahead and get started. If you'd like to track the workout, now is your time. Press start on that fitness watch or fitness tracker. And let's begin with our warm up, widening those legs. So they're about hip to shoulder width apart. We're gonna start with some arm swings, cross those arms in front, swinging and opening in the back. As we pull those arms back, we feel that chest open, getting a little bit of a squeeze with those shoulder blades. You can also feel free to alternate that top arm in this swing. Let's do one more here. Bringing those arms up, field goal position, hands pointed up the ceiling, elbows at shoulder height. From here, we pull in, trying to touch our palms and our elbows, and then open. Repeat. We'll just do 5 today. Last one. Relaxing out of that, we're going to go into our reach and twist. So we are reaching horizontal, adding a little bit of rotation through our spine. We're also going to take that opposite leg and tap it out to the side. If you'd like, you can keep your feet planted and just do that nice horizontal reach and twist. Let's do one more, each side. Going right into our glute kickers. Pressing those hips forward. We're gonna pull those heels up and try to kick ourselves in the glute. One more each side. And then last one, we're going to grab and pull that knee up and in towards our chest. Some nice knee hugs. Trying to get those legs as close to your chest as you can. You can also feel free to march or just tap in front as well. Last one, each side. Relaxing out of that and let's get started. So for those that are just joining, we are doing 5 combination exercises in a circuit format. For round 1, I'm going to demonstrate the exercise first. We will then perform it together, and then we will move on until we get through all the exercises. So starting with exercise number 1, I'd recommend kind of for the whole day today, sticking between that light to medium range. Exercise number 1, I'm going to be a little bit more on that medium side when it comes to that light to medium range. We're going to be doing a squat with a front raise. So for this exercise, I want your feet hip to shoulder width apart. Feet are facing forward. Hands are starting just off to the side. For this exercise, we are going to squat. And as we squat, we are going to swing our arms up into a front raise and then stand. We're keeping our elbows straight, reaching those hands up to shoulder height. Back is nice and flat. Going as deep into your squat as you can. If combining those movements is just a little bit too much, you can feel free to separate them and do a squat and then add that arm raise afterwards. We are doing 10 repetitions. So grab those weights, get ready, get in position in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Squat and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 2, 9, and 10. Awesome work. You guys rest, and I will demonstrate exercise number 2. For this next exercise, we are doing a lateral squat to an upright row. So we're going to be using one weight. Same thing for this one. I'm sticking more on that medium range between the light to medium. We're going to start with our feet together, holding that weight in one hand. We are going to step out with that opposite leg. So for this one, I'm holding the weight with the right hand. I'm going to be stepping out with my left leg. Stepping out to about shoulder width apart, squatting down, stand, and then we add that upright row. For our upright row, we're keeping that weight close to our body, driving that elbow up and down. You will then, after you bring your feet together, repeat. We're going to do 10 on one side, and then we will switch hands and step out the opposite side, squat, upright row. So all on one side first, grab your weight, get in position, in 3, 2, 1, let's work. Stepping out, squat, together, and then upright row, that's 1. Making sure our back is nice and flat, core is engaged, knees are tracking with those feet. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Now we switch sides. Stepping out, opposite direction in 3, 2, 1. Stepping out, squat, together, add that upright row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Great work. Feel free to set that weight down. Grab water, whatever you need to recover. Moving on, for our next exercise, we're going to be in a kickstand position. And I'm actually going to go down and wait for this one, using more of that light weight. In our kickstand position, I want you just to take a half step back with one leg, keeping that heel elevated, soft knee bend on that front leg. From here, we're going to bend at the waist, bringing those hips back. Back is nice and flat. And then we're going to add a reverse fly, and then standing up nice and tall. In our reverse fly, we're keeping a soft elbow bend as well. We're going to do 8 on one side, and then we will switch and do 8 on the other side. If this takes a little bit too much balance to be in that kickstand position, you can feel free to do this with your feet side by side. And instead of doing a single leg, we'll do a single arm and just do a single arm reverse fly. You will then switch arms when we switch legs. So those are kind of our options for this exercise. I'm going to be doing the staggered stance variation. Starting in 3, 2, 1, send those hips back. Reaching down, flying up, and then stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway, 5, 6, 7, 8, switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Bending at the waist. Reverse fly up and stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway, 5, 6, 7, last one, and relax, shake it out, set those weights down. Our next 2 exercises are going to be on the ground. I have a couple variations for this next one. We are going to be combining a bird dog to a push-up. So first, I want to demonstrate this using a wall. So I will be performing this exercise on the ground, but if you'd like, you can be performing it at an incline with your hands elevated on a wall or on another elevated stable surface like a table or a desk. For that wall variation, stepping those feet out, hands are kind of in that nice plank position. You're going to go into a bird dog variation, reaching up and out with your arm and leg, working opposite sides, and then adding that push up. So you reach, switch, and then add that wall push up. So that's our wall or incline variation. We can also do this on the ground. For our floor variations, I want you to have your shoulders right over your wrists, hips right over those knees. From here, keeping that core engaged, you're gonna go into your bird dog, reaching, extending, opposite arm, opposite leg, doing both sides. And then for our push-up, we can do this push-up from our knees or from our feet. Either option is fine. Other options for our bird dog is to keep our toes on the ground and just slide that foot out and in before we add our push-up. So those are kind of our variations for this exercise. We are going to do 8 reps in total. So go ahead and get in position, whether that's on the ground or at the elevated surface. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's work. First, we're doing that bird dog. Opposite arm, opposite leg reaches out, switch, and then we add that push up. And repeat, bird dog. And then push up. 2, 3. Just as a reminder, you can elevate to those toes and do your push up from your feet. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, one more here, and 8, and relax at that. Shake those arms out. Next exercise, we're going to be in a plank position. We're doing a plank pike up with a reach. So for this exercise, once again, a couple variations. Variation number 1, this is the variation that I will be performing when we do this exercise together. So from our plank position, we're going to be on our feet, shoulders right over those wrists. From here, you're going to lift your hips up, hiking into a down dog. From here, you're going to take one hand, reach, try to tap that opposite leg, returning to that plank, and then switch sides. So we reach other arm and plank. Always trying to reach for that opposite side. We can also do this from a kneeling plank position, holding that plank on our knees. We pike up and reach before returning back down to that kneeling plank. We can also do this from that inclined position with your hands elevated on a table or a wall. Last option is to take out that reach and just do our plank pike up. This is going to be a lot of work on that core and shoulders. So let's get started. We are going to do 8 to each side. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work pike up. Reaching if you can. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway. 5, 6, almost there. 7, one more to each side. And relax out of that. Shake it out. Come on up to your standing position once again, because we just finished round 1. Now we're going to go into round 2, but we'll take another 40 seconds, 45 seconds of rest during our rest breaks. As always, feel free to grab that water, catch your breath, move about your space, add any stretching in that you need to in order to recover and get ready for round 2. So I know we've done quite a bit since that very first exercise. So just as a reminder, for exercise number 1, we are going to do our squat with our front raise in our squat. Legs are about shoulder width apart. Elbows are straight in our front raise. Other option is to do a squat and then a front raise afterwards, separating those two movements. We'll start in just 15 seconds. So grab your weights, get ready, get in position. 10 repetitions for this exercise. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Squat and reach up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and done. We are going to be moving a little bit faster. We're for round 2, so we're only going to take about 20 seconds of rest in between exercises. So quick drink of water if you need it. Otherwise, get ready. We have our lateral squat to upright row next. Staying all on one side before switching to side 2. Grabbing your weights, starting with those legs together. Remember, we step out with that opposite foot. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 10 each side. Step out, squat, together, and then add that upright row. Trying to keep equal weight between those legs as we step out and squat. That's 3. Back is flat. 4, knees are tracking with our feet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more on the side. 9, and 10. Switching sides. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stepping out. We squat. Upright row. Side 2. Good. That's 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, you're doing great. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome work. Set that weight down, shake it out. Moving on next to our kickstand, reverse flies. So as a reminder for this one, kickstand position, one leg behind, balancing on that toe, soft knees, soft elbows, bend at the waist, adding that reverse fly before standing tall. Option 2, feet side by side, bending at the waist, and doing that single arm reverse fly. So those are our 2 options for this one. Grab your weights, get ready, get in position. We have 8 to each side. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. 1, keeping that back flat throughout the whole movement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more on this side, 7, and 8. Side number 2, in 3, 2, 1, let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, or actually, last one, sorry, and 8, and done. Set that weight down, take it out, grab some water, catch your breath. We have our bird dog to push up next. So for this one, you move to either your elevated surface or down to the ground. We'll start in about 10 seconds, taking a little bit of a longer break between this exercise, just because we have to transition to a different surface. But let's get in position, shoulders over those wrists, hips are over those knees. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Reaching out and switch. And then push up and repeat. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7, and 8. Catch that breath. Shake those arms out. Give those wrists a little bit of a stretch. For a few circles. Because we have our plank pike ups next. Plank pike ups with those reaches. Once again, on the ground, at the elevated surface. You can always take out that added reach as well and just do the pike up. But we'll start in about 10 seconds. So you can feel free to start getting in that position, shoulders over those wrists, stepping those feet back into your plank if you're doing this from your feet. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Pike up and reach. And switch. 1, Pushing tall through your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, halfway. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and done. Shake it out. Catch your breath. Return to standing. A little bit longer of a rest in between rounds. So grab that water. Do what you need to recover. And then we're gonna go into round 3. Just kind of taking a quick peek at that time. I do think we will have time for that 4th round. So I just want you to mentally and physically prepare for that as well. We will be doing 4 rounds of the circuit today. Shake those legs out. Shake those arms out. Maybe add a few side to side twists. But we will begin in 15 seconds. Grab your weights, starting with our squat to front raise. Reminder, this can be done as that combination, moving together, or separated with a squat, stand, and then arm raise. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's work. Squat and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Shake it out. Catch your breath. Little breather, about 20 seconds. And then we have lateral squat, left right row. Feel free to grab that weight and get in position for side 1. Let's start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Stepping out, squat. Drive that elbow, upright row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching hands, switching sides. Little breather in 3, 2, 1. Side 2, here we go. Stepping out, squat, and row up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Awesome work. Set it down, shake it out. We have our kickstand to reverse fly next. Other option, feet side by side, or double leg, RDL, single arm fly. So choose the variation that best fits you, and we will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Side 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway, 5, 6, 7, last one, and switching sides, in 3, 2, 1, here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry. That was actually 9. So we did one extra one if you're counting with me, but that won't hurt us. Great work. I was so in the zone, I wanted to keep going. But now it's time to make our way down to the ground for our bird dog. 2 push-up next. All right. Take your time. We'll start in about 15 seconds. So catch your breath. Make your way down to the floor if you're not already there, or over to that inclined surface. Let's get into our all fours position. Shoulders right over our wrists, hips over the knees. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Bird dog and push up 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and done. Shake it out. Feel free to walk those arms out into a quick little child's pose. Adding a few side to side rocks. All right. Moving on to our last exercise of the circuit, or at least last exercise of round 3. We have our plank pike ups. All right. Starting in just 5 seconds. So get in position. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7, and 8, and done. Shake it out, stand it up. That was round 3. We are going to do just one more round here today. So get ready, get in some water, get in some stretches, whatever you need to do. But we'll start back up in about 15-20 seconds. Starting from the top, one last time. All right. Grab those weights and squat to front raise. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat and raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Set it down. Shake it out. We have our lateral squat to upright row next. Quicker rest break. So grab that weight, get ready, get in position. We'll start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Stepping out, squat, upright row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Switching sides. In 3, 2, 1. Stepping out. Squat and upright row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Great job. Set it down. If you are like me, you're done using these weights, you can feel free to put them off to the side or away. We have our kickstand to reverse fly next. We'll start it up in about 10 seconds. So grab your weights. Get ready. Get in position. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. And up. 1, 2, 3. Making sure your form is just as good here as it was round 1. Good. 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Switching sides. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. And done. Set those weights off to the side and make your way down to the ground or over to your incline surface. Starting in about 15 seconds. 2 more exercises to go. And then we'll end with a little bit of a stretch and cool down. So get ready, get in position. Starting with our bird dog push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bird dog and switch. Adding your push-up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there. Keep working. 6, 7, and 8. Shake it out. Feel free to roll those wrists out. Swing those arms out. We have our plank pike ups to end today. So get ready. We're gonna start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Last exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, last one, each side, and dropping down to those knees. We're going to end with a little bit of a stretch. I want to stretch those shoulders out first. So staying on your knees, you're going to walk your hands out straight in front of you, dropping that chest down towards the ground, going into our puppy dog pose. In this position, I want your hips up off those heels. Give me 3 more deep breaths here. Keeping that left arm out in front, we're going to take our right, and we're going to do a little bit of a thread the needle. So we're going to take that right arm, thread it underneath, and reach horizontal, dropping that shoulder down towards the ground, looking up towards that ceiling. One more deep breath here. And switching sides, right arm extends out in front, left arm reaches horizontal, looking up over that shoulder towards the ceiling. One last breath. And coming up out of that, we are going to transition to a seated position. In our seated position, we're going to have our right leg extended straight out in front. Left leg, we're going to start by tucking it in, foot flat, knee bent. I want that leg tucked in so it's close to your knee. From here, you're going to let that left leg drop out to the side. So we have a nice little figure 4 position going on here. You can press the bottom of your foot into that right leg, flexing our toes back on that right side. I just want you to reach for that foot. Reaching as far as you can, opening up that left hip, and we're also stretching out that hamstring on the right side here. Taking nice deep breath. Trying to sink deeper into that stretch with each exhale. And relaxing out of that. Switching sides. Straightening out that left leg. Tucking that right leg up and in towards the left. Dropping that knee out to the side for our figure 4. Flexing those left toes back. And then reaching those hands back and down your leg. Trying to reach past that foot. Two more deep breaths here. And relax out of that, slowly lifting that chest up. And that is all of the exercises that I have for you all today. Thank you so much for joining Dumbbell Strength. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you all next time.